Welcome to RamblinWreck.com as we talk Tech women's basketball with head coach MaChelle Joseph. Coach Joseph, rewinding back, you played at Carolina and then you had Maryland here at home. Two very good games for different reasons. Take us back to those contests and tell us how you felt about those games.
Well, I think both of those games helped us get better. Against North Carolina in the first half, it was a 2-point game. I was really pleased with our young team and how they responded on the road and really played well to start out in that game. And I really felt like we were very, very competitive. And then the second half, we went 11 minutes without scoring, and we just weren't able to recover against a top 10 team in the country on the road. But I really felt like we left that game at North Carolina a much better team. And then we came home and hosted Maryland, who's now 5th in the country, with two of the best players in the country in Coleman and Tolliver. And I really felt like defensively we didn't quite get the job done, but offensively scoring 79 points, I thought our confidence really grew. And then in the second half, the way that we played, there was a stretch there we went on a 12-2 run, and I just thought we were very effective on the offensive end. And I thought that offensive flow that we developed against Maryland really carried over to our game against Clemson, and we were able to put a 40-minute game together that was very, very successful on the road at Clemson and resulted in the largest margin of victory we've ever had at Georgia Tech in an ACC game. So I was really pleased overall with the Maryland and Carolina games, because I felt like now we're battle tested. We played two of the top teams in the country and came away from there a better team.
Well, looking back to Clemson, just to talk about some specific contributions, you had two players that had double-doubles in that game, Deja Foster and Ija Hemingway. Alex Montgomery just looked unbelievable, shot the ball very well from the floor. So there were contributions coming from a variety of places, but I think Deja Foster in particular stands out to a lot of fans. She got tons of compliments after the game. People have been saying how proud they are of her contributions in that contest. Talk specifically about Deja and what you see for her on this team moving forward.
Deja's just a tremendous story. To me, she's got such great character on the floor and off the floor. And I think her hard work, there's no doubt, her success is not accidental. Her success comes from her work ethic. She's one of the hardest workers we have at practice, in the classroom, and everything she does. And it's great to see her being so successful as we go down the stretch here. She's definitely our most improved player. And the thing about Deja is the energy she brings every single day. She defensively, offensively, she's just really growing into her skill set, and I really feel like she's at a point in her career where she's playing her best basketball at the right time.
Well, we look forward to seeing more of Deja as we move forward in ACC play. And just looking at what's ahead here, you go to Virginia Tech on Thursday, and then you come home for a very special game this Sunday, senior game versus Virginia.
Well, we're excited about these next two games. I think our kids have a different focus, a different swagger about them. Their confidence is high. I really feel like we're starting to hit our stride. I know I said all season long that by mid-February I really felt like this young team would be coming together. And I think all the adversity, the controversy, the things, those games, playing those top 10 teams in the country put you through as freshmen and sophomores, help you get better and you grow from them. And I think right now our team is hitting its stride. We understand what it takes to compete night in and night out on the road, at home, against the best teams in the country. And that's one of the things that I think we're going to carry into these next two games. And Virginia Tech is a very tough place to play, but I really believe that our kids have a sense of purpose about them. They understand what we're playing for. You know, we've talked about it. They understand that we need wins to get in the NCAA tournament and have a chance to reach our goal of Sweet 16 and beyond. So, you know, it's one of those things where I think our focus and our concentration is in the right place, and we're really starting to come together. And then to come home and have the opportunity to honor Jocka Williams and Tabitha Turner, who have meant so much to our program. They're leaving here as the winningest class in the history of the program. You know, the opportunity with one more win to be three times in a row, 20-win seasons back to back to back. That's just a phenomenal accomplishment for a senior class. And then Jocka Williams, who obviously is leaving here as the best defender in the history of our program. She set every record basically for steals in a season, in a career, men and women. So, you know, it's going to be a very emotional game, because it's sad to see those two go who have meant so much to this program. But at the same time, I know they're excited about having their night and being honored when we take on Virginia here at home, who just upset another top 5-10 team. So it's going to be a great game on March 1st right here in the Coliseum, and I would just like to ask everyone to come out again and be bold, wear gold one last time. It's our throwback game. It's going to be exciting. We're going to be wearing uniforms honoring our WNIT championship team, and it's going to be an exciting day, honoring our seniors, the first championship team here at Georgia Tech in women's basketball, and an opportunity for all our fans to come out and celebrate with us as we try to get those wins that are going to get us to the NCAA tournament.
Now, Coach, you mentioned something interesting, the NIT championship team. Is there a specific reason for choosing that team? And then what are you going to tell your players about what those players were able to accomplish at Georgia Tech here winning a ring?
Well, it's just that was an amazing accomplishment for them because they made it to the championship game of the ACC tournament and just did some amazing things throughout the course of that season. And they really helped establish Georgia Tech and helped bring other recruits here. I know Keisha Ford came here as a result of that great season they had. And so I really think that it's an opportunity for our players to meet and spend time with a group of young women that overcame a lot of adversity, a lot of obstacles to reach their goals and get to the championship game of the ACC tournament, and then go on to win a championship and win a WNIT championship. I think that that's just a tremendous accomplishment, and I think that it's definitely going to be a great day for our players to be able to have that interaction with those players on that team.
So fans, make sure you are here Sunday. That's March 1st at 1 p.m. as Georgia Tech women's basketball takes on Virginia for their last home contest. Now, Coach, I can't leave here without asking you a question. Looking ahead to the ACC tournament, do you have any preferences when you want to play, who you want to play? I mean, what are your thoughts? Obviously, it's a very exciting time of the year. March Madness begins. What are your thoughts going into the ACC tournament?
Well, obviously, I definitely would like to be the 5th seed because that means we won our next 2 games. So, looking ahead, that's the only thing I'm looking at right now is where we're going to be in the 5th seed, and whoever we're playing at that time, we'll be ready.
Well, fans, we encourage you to log on to RamblingWreck.com where ACC women's basketball tournament tickets are on sale. You can sit in the Georgia Tech allotment of tickets and cheer on the Jackets as they go for their first ACC championship. Thank you so much, Coach, for joining us. Thank you, fans, and we'll see you next time on RamblingWreck.com.